I drifted. Back to the state of having. It's done. Of course it's done. 10 seconds. That's all. Every 2 hours. Do this for 7 days and watch what happens. By the end of the first week, you'll start catching yourself drifting, even without the alarm. Your consciousness will become self-aware, self-correcting. By the end of the second week, the new state will start to feel more natural than the old one. By the end of the month, it won't feel like maintenance anymore. It will just feel like you. But now I have to address the hardest part. The part that trips up even the most dedicated, most disciplined, most sincere students of this work. Contradictory evidence. You are maintaining your assumption beautifully. Your inner conversation is shifting. Your morning practice is solid. And then something happens. The bill arrives. The bank balance is lower than you thought. The call doesn't come. The test results aren't what you hoped for. Your ex is with someone else. And in that moment, that precise, knife-sharp moment of confrontation with contrary evidence, something old and powerful surges up. Panic, doubt, fear. The gravitational pull of the old state, suddenly overwhelming, yanking you back with a force that makes all your practice feel like tissue paper. And most people in that moment give in. They react. They catastrophize. They abandon their assumption entirely and plunge into the circumstances, swimming around in the fear and the evidence and the sea. I knew it wasn't working. And with that reaction, everything they've built unravels. Now, I am not going to tell you to pretend you don't see what you see. I am not going to tell you to paste a smile over a genuine crisis or pretend a real problem doesn't exist. But I am going to tell you something that changes everything. What you see is old data. Think about it. If consciousness creates reality, and it does, it absolutely does, then what is appearing in your physical world right now is not your current assumption. It is the physical shadow of a past assumption. It is yesterday's consciousness, made solid and visible today. It is quite literally old news. The low bank balance is not your reality in consciousness. It is the echo of a state you used to occupy. The absence of the call is not evidence of failure. It is the delay between a shifted assumption and its physical crystallization. So when the contradictory evidence arrives, this is what you say to yourself, not as a performance, but as a genuine recognition of how reality actually works. This is old data. This is not my current reality in consciousness. I see it, I acknowledge it, and I choose to remain in my assumption anyway. You see it, you feel it, you do not deny it, and you do not let it move you. Because here is what most people don't understand about this moment. This is not the universe rejecting you. This is the universe testing the depth of your assumption. And every single time you remain in your desired state, despite contrary evidence, every time you choose the assumption over the appearance, you send a signal to your creative consciousness that is more powerful than 10 visualization sessions. You are saying, I know what is real, and what is real is my assumption. That signal, that builds worlds. As your day closes, you have one final, crucial practice. Before you fall asleep, review the day, not to judge yourself, not to catalog your failures, but to learn, acknowledge, and reinforce. Ask yourself, where did I successfully maintain my assumption today? Where did I drift? And what triggered it? When the evidence contradicted me, how did I respond? Acknowledge every win. Every moment you caught yourself in the old state and chose to return, that is a victory. It is proof that the new pattern is getting stronger. Celebrate it consciously. And then do your state akin to sleep practice. Lovingly, unhurriedly, with full understanding of what you're doing and why. Feel your desire fulfilled. Make it vivid and warm and real. And surrender into sleep from inside that state. Because here's something most people don't realize. The work continues while you sleep. Your subconscious mind does not rest. It is always running, always processing, always creating, and it is always working from whatever state you impressed upon it most deeply before consciousness faded. When you fall asleep in the wish fulfilled, your subconscious spends the next 8 hours as a creative engine, arranging, orchestrating, magnetizing circumstances that match that assumption. Just, oh, I drifted.